حياكم مرة ثانية لأغرب سلسلة راح تشوفونها بحياتكم مثل جير، وخصوصا الجزء ذا مثل جير 2. الحين بنقابل أيمز، هذا اللي اسمه قلبه. أنا بأخر اللبس الحين عشان الدعاية علاقة تطلع زين، يطلع شكلي غبي وأنا باللبس. الحين نشوف بالدعايات صح أصلا شكله، وما أحب لاحظ رايد كذا.
You must be Ames. Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
شويش.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
I see.
تعرفه؟
Take this thing off me, will you? I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
Richard.
No, I was sent in by the Lalilulelo.
Lalilulelo.
What?
Salat.
You're here to find out where the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety.
أقدر أسمع حط على النانو ماشين.
Are you on?
Right here. Do you really know where the president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor.
لازم نروح لشell 2 الحين.
Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages?
لا.
A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
What are you talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right. The case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data?
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure and so on are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serves as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything?
حتى أيمز قاعد يطنز عليه.
The entire thing was planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait.
يب الحين راح جاء وصلت وسولد.
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
طيب. ليك طبعا تسمع جوني هو بالحمام يقول اوه بطني يبدأ يتكلم. صح ركز على القصة أنا.
King, Fat Man is dead.
It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
Why did he betray us?
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility. Especially with that intruder still at large.
Yeah.
يقصدني أنا ولا يقصد النينجا؟
Sneaking suit.
هذا أنا.
You know more about those suits than I do.
but Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago. So it must be
The Patriots. والله يقولوا لي no.
What about the damage to Shell 2?
The circulation system for the contaminated water has been damaged. The water being drawn in is overflowing, and the lower block of the central section is flooding.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1 and 2.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
أوصلت قاعد تشوفن.
It? No.
What about the President?
The password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
Yep.
The usual method, I assume?
اخترتاكم.
The drugs took care of everything.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
حاولت العب نفس مقاعد حق بيج بوس. ايوه اللي هناك. تسمع؟
Come all the way to New York just to get hit with a bowel attack. What luck? Oh.
Who is that cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due? When you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
أوبو ما
And the case
متسامح.
file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive.
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga,
Oh.
Sergei was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei. Don't ever let me see your gun pointed at me again.
يقدر يطلع يقدر يكسر
If you
منك.
wish, I'll put a bullet in your back instead.
كفو.
I took you both in when no one else would. You think any government would have you as irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet works, maybe. But even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching camps.
تساتر بديت
You've
المياه
nowhere left
بديت
to go.
يسمونه ايه؟ نسيته. نتلا والله من ندخل غير سولد السادة اللي بقوله بس تذكرت الحين. اليد.
It's happening again.
This damn right arm.
Liquid.
It's almost as if it's having its revenge.
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trust a Frenchman.
كهرباء.
There's something going on. The incidents are becoming more frequent. Maybe that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
يقصدني انا انت الحين الظاهر الحين ببالي سولدس بالهليكوبتر مو بالهليكوبتر بالطياره
Is
حقته.
that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die. But he's also here in the shell. Either he survived or there are two of them.
في
Two of
ثلاثة.
them.
And that's impossible.
في ثلاثة مو بس سنيك واحد. سولدس ليكويد.
What did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The
Nah,
nuclear
I-
strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion megawatts. The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan, pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty, I suppose.
وصل مثل جير 2 هذا.
Damn, Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline.
طيب باي. أوصل جاء لازم ألبس اللبس الحين.
Search my pocket. Hurry. It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2. Take care of the president before they launch the nuke.
طيب. معقول أوصلت ما شافني الحين.
He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
والبس اللبس بعد بسرعة. الحين تشوف شكل أوصل الجاي وأنت تلبس سروالك وتلبس البدلة وتسكر أزرارك. أحبذ النغمة.
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials.
Yeah, I
feel know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the president was planning to betray them, so they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You.
Sorry, you failed to carry out your duties.
You'll never escape the Lali Lulelo.
The Lali Lulelo. Oh, fuck's die.
You tricked me. I understand now.
Ocelot.
Ocelot.
لا أنا ما ضد تجي مرة ثانية.
You, which team are you with?
أوصلت شفت أنا كنت فاكر إن اللبس. أوصلت أنا كنت فاكر إن اللبس يعني.
No, he is not one of mine.
أوصلت كنت فاكر اللبس ما بالدعاية ما شفتها. الله يهديك يا أوصلت والله أنت حمار.
We meet at last.
شو البزر؟ بيقطع يده. لا مقطعه.
Alive.
Get away.
طيب افقع.
But you died.
خلاص راح اغب ايدين والحين ما يبي يقطعهم مرة ثانية، يقطع يده مرة ثانية. افقع الحين اللبس الحين ابدا ما منه اي فائدة. اللبس الحين ما اي فائدة بدون قناع. بس ترى ما عندنا اللبس كذا شكله رهيب. طيب. ويظن انترودر on Shell 1. خل اكلم كامبل.
Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
مرة ثانية.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
حاكين عليك.
It was a cover-up all along.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
كل
I'm
شيء.
not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either.
كل شيء قال نفس كلام مثل جير 1 لا
I'm going in
تصدقه.
all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the president right now.
طيب.
We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing metal gear for nuclear strike. Get to the president as soon as possible.
Okay.
But the president is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going on here. And the president may be able to tell you what it is when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to rescue the president before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the president for now.
All right.
أحسنه بدر. طيب. خبريني في راشن لو كان كنت أخذه.
Freeze.
نفتح هذا. وأنت. حلو. ما في شيء يجري لا.
Freeze.
بسرعة. لا حلو. أنا كنت قاعد الصيدين بس طق يقلب يروح الباب راح تشوف تضرب الهواء. الحين لازم. أوبس هذا راح يدرع. يا ساتر. اوه الحمد لله. ما في عاد. يايكس. اصبر. انت وانت. الكاميرا القطة. الحين لازم ارجع للوير هاوس. كان الحين مو لازم خلاص الحين خلصنا من الشل كور 1 بعدين نبي نجي. اصبر. دقيقة سنيك بالغلط. الحين بنرجع للوير هاوس ناخذ القناص ثم بنمشي الى سترودي عشان نقدر نطلق على هذيك حق القنابل. والحمد لله لك يا رب. ممتاز. نحط ليفل 3 كارت. الحين بندخل ناخذ البازوكا وعمات قاف القنابل والقناص. فتحنا هذا الباب صح؟ يلا هنا اخذنا كليمور. نبي ظاهر هذا هنا. ايوه هذا نمبر 3. حلو. عطنا قناص. قناص ما شفت له استخدام كثير زي من الجزء الاول يعني ما في قتال قنص. ما احنا شيء ثاني. هذا فتحت بعد. ما ندخل هذا. يب جريد سوكان. تذكرت سنيك هو اللي يعطيني اياه بالقتال. تذكرت سنيك يعطيني اياه. تحاول تضغط ساكت. نبي نروح للإياف ثم نمشي إلى سترادي. أنا ليش ما حبيت جير 2 زي ما تقول 3؟ أنا ما حبيت مرة لأنك لازم تروح ترجع تمشي تروح وترجع بعد كثير رجعات بينهم طريق عندك طريق مستقيم. هي حلو بس بعض الأحيان تقول والله ما لي خلق الصراحة. تتمنى إنك تمشي على طول. وصلنا ستراد نمشي باقي الجسر. Who's there? X. حلو nothing here. يلا تحرك. شكله عندني يتحرك. شو شافه؟ شلونك نصن وانا منسدح متخبي. بغيت اوبس اصبر. ممتاز. ممتاز. ابقى ناصح معي. يا الله الحين بنمشي من هنا المفروض نروح فوق. الحين بنمشي الجزء اللي بالبالي الحين سولدس بالطيارة بالباليه. هنا يشوف في قنابل ويكلم سنيك.
Right. Can you hear me?
Pliskin, where have you been?
Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the president's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between Shells 1 and 2. If you break the beams, the Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
عارف شلون اشكالها. عارف يحتاج. الحمد لله عملوا غبي زي رايدن. انا ما اعتقد تحت الناس. اوبس اصبر. لازم حام. واحد. ما عندك عند هذه اكس. عاد ما يمديك. طلقت عليه والله. ما يمديك عند افجر شو اسمه الكاميرا. فجرتها راح اخسر. راح يا تعال تنفجر هي. انا فقعت ولا لا؟ فقعت انا. واحد من عندي لا لازم اركز هناك يا رايدن. هنا وهذه هنا ما زالت فيه. لا تركز فوق. ممتاز. واحدة هنا قدامي بالضبط. في واحدة هناك. ممتاز. اللازر شغالة على جنب ضيع من واحدة أنا. يب هذيك هناك. لازر شغالات. وين هناك؟ ما خبرنا في واحدة هناك لأن لازم يكون كذي بعد. في واحدة تحت؟ لا في واحدة هنا، ذكرتها هنا فوقي. لا خلاص خربتها. الحين نبي نقاتل سولدس.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasatka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasatka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Otacon!
Let me introduce you to my partner, Otacon.
Otacon?
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Over here.
Oops.
Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
أبي أتكلم مع أتاكم.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon.
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Hal Emmerich?
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage or ideals or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here, not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
والله أنت فان بوي بشكل كبير يا رايدن. ما أنت إلا أصل سنيك رهيب بكل شيء. هاي قد تصدق إنه فجأة يصير شرير. وش الصوت؟ Bye, Snake. Solidus.
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots. Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake.
No,
that is not Solid Snake.
تدخل. أنا Solid Snake مو بنت.
What a pleasant surprise.
Brother.
Save it. The word of mine. Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
Solidus.
Snake? Right, take cover.
ما نحرق منه إلا بس الجاكيت.
impersonating him. I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
هذا أنا بعد ذاك بالتأكيد. سولد سنيك. أحسن سنيك بالمشهد هذا قاعد يحاول يذبح رايدن. يوم يشوف طاح لا ما طاح.
That's the best you can do, Snake.
باي.
Did I get it?
لا. تكفى قليل الفان يرقص على الطيارة.
We're in trouble. It's the Harrier.
تكفى قليل الفان يرقص على الطيارة تكفى. لا تخيب ظني يا كوجيما قل انك سويته.
The world needs only one big boss. I'll drown you fools for interfering.
الحين بقات للسولدس.
Right. This is the Stinger missile launcher. The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Snake, we got company.
I'm counting on you.
ولا يهمك. قهرت شوي ليش ما طلع مشهد على الأقل إن إيش كان اسمها فان يرقص على الطيارة. طارت هناك. وشي راشن وينه؟ يس سنيك لو توخر عني ما بيركز عليك ترى. صح علي. ليش مركب ميكروفون على الطيارة؟ شفته؟ راح هناك هذا هو جاي. سنيك وخر عني. سنيك الطيارة جايتك من هنا. كويس. شكرا. لا هم بحب اللي جدع على اشياء تحرقني. اوه لا فريم ريت تنزل. فريم ريت تو نزلت بالارض. لا 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 انا بحت الراشن. وينك؟
I'll let you go out in style.
أوه. يعطيك العافية سنيك. طاقات مسدس. حاول تهج هذه. اوه لا فريم ريت مرة بالحمام. اوبس بالغلط. بالغلط صوتك سنيك معليش. عليكم. عليكم تعال تعال. احبني الله يبارك فيك. طبعا انت انك بتموت بس ما يحتاج تتصرف يعني. يب الحين فقعتين الحين راح يلبس سبطة على عين. يصير زي البيج بوس.
There's something coming up.
مثل جير. هذه تسوي نفسك الحين بطل القصة يا رايدر. ايش ذا الطعام؟ سنيك لازم فوق تكفى طاح تكفى طاح تكفى طاح. الهليكوبتر راح خلاص دمر. بسم الله عليك يا حياة أم عينك بس. تكفى. ايوه المشهد الحين يبي جاء. هذا المشهد يركب على الماء. ايه الحين رايد نعالج. يا هذا المشهد شوف يركب على الماء. يلا كوجيما تفاهم معي قبل ما نخليه يرقص على الطيارة بخليه يركب. حتى سنيك منصدم. كل شيء مو رهيب ذا. اي شيء بسيط ممكن يقعد لك اسبوع والحين يركض على جدار. فاهم تزيد واحد. تران تران.
Right. You all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Okay.
The president's all yours.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
Got found boy ثاني.
Not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body? That was Liquid's body.
He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
خلاص ما يحتاج تأسيس
Are you
ثانية.
two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this
تقدم لو
risky?
تلقي نبي
That's the way
ثانية.
I used to look at it 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world.
What responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change, and that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
Yep,
Not
يقدر.
as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks
Yep,
like the terrorists have his
what's
sister
happening?
in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
سكب وجهه.
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I know that. And I know I need to stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember.
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
يب. كان خزن. يا ساتر والله طول. يا الله. كذا.
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the president and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the president. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
You're monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake, that has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
هو بدي يعصب لا تجيب طار سنيك حوله. مرة شو اسمه كان زعل مرة. وترى عاد تو لو انك تلاحظ ترى قال شيء يعني تو ممكن يخرب عليك القصة لو انت تعرف شو صاير. يلا خلنا ننزل كذا. نبي نمشي بشويش. ممتاز. ما عندك قاعد ترقى هناك خلاص طقيت من هنا هذا بيولع نار على طول على ما اذكر. يب ننزل يجي كذا. ادري ناط على اليمين انت باي. والله هذه غبية. واو وش الغباء ذي. نروح هناك يلا خلنا نرجع. الله تغبي الحيتوان الاخضر اللي صارت. نقدر الزعم يعني اللي عجزت اتقبل هناك زعيم اللي هو سولد. يعني شوف تقول معقول هذا الرئيس وإذا شافوه يقولون مين أنت؟ صعب شوي. يعني رئيس أمريكا وإذا شافوه يقولون مين أنت؟ يعني أنا جيت قلت الآن ما أقدر يعني أهضم كالزعيم. أوه توي لاحظ الخوي مات جنبه. ممتاز. اوبس. ورانا راسنا كذا نازل وشفت راسه. نروح الحين نقابل ذا بريزيدنت. ستراد ال. يب هذا واحد هنا. يب جاي شافك العار. وش ذا طاطا طاع. هذاك واحد خوي ميت. تفتح من هنا. هذه جديدة أول مرة أسمعها. هذه أول مرة أسمعها دي. يب. راح أعطيني ترقات اي كي. يايكس. ندمر. الثاني ما أعتقد لازم نروح من هناك، بس نشوف ايش في قدام. يب الظاهر هذا بعدين لازم اجي بعدين. خلاص الحين قربنا يعني على النهاية تقول. لازم نروح ننقذ اخت تاعكم. لازم نروح لما الباري قام ننقذ اخت تاعكم، نخليها تمشي على هذا الاخشاب اللي تحت هناك، ثم من بعدها نقدر نوصل لنهاية اللعبة. عشان المكان هذا كله وما فيه جنود.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself. Because of your personal feelings.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will stay on the ocean, right next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it. Where is Ocelot?
Not here.
أتكلم مو بأوسلوت.
Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
Snake.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
ما حد يثق فيه أبدا، ممكن إنه كفو.
That explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
Okay.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the current.
كل لازم يحمون ترامب. الكهرب شغلت الكهرب.
High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
لا تقول هم يبون رانسم بس إذا ما يبون رانسم.
If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gurlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time.
إيش بتقول؟
Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
صدرك راح بين المكره الثاني. يب الباب سكر. راح بين المكره الثاني ولا تثق بالثاني. راح ما تثق فيه أصلاً.
The room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training?
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right. But make sure you don't hit the president.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
لازم ننزل عند منطقة اللي بها ماء. كله مويه لازم ناخذ الصاروخ بصق بازوك عشان اطلع. شفت كاميرتين خفت. لازم الحين نروح نجيب الصاروخ ونستخدمه. ما تكفي الشيء اللي سويناه. هذه كعبة الملتي جير 1 يوم تروح تقابل الداربة تشيف. الداربة تشيف او يعني انا مرة باللعبة بعدين اسمه ديكوي اوكتوبوس. ممتاز. حلو خلاص. وش اخذت انا تو؟ فقد قنابل. ما منه فايدة كثيرة والله. الفائدة الوحيدة بس اللي شفت نفسي استخدمه وانا باري فام. يلا نروح من B1. خلينا نستخدم النار. exit. ممتاز. لا تقولي تكفت على عشان اسبح ترى يعرف.
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim fast.
عارف هنا البسكليت ادري. هنا هذول هنا بديك تتنفس. بارنا هي هنا. لا بس اخذت شيء. اخذت نايت فيجن جوجل. نظارات ذي قالت لي اشوف الظلام. نتكلم فايدة الحين بس ارجع. نتكلم فايدة الحين بس اخذناها. اوبس او نسيت هذا البازوكا. حلو. هلا.
You have the remote-controlled missile. Good job. Now head for the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Take out the power.
عارف. قاعد. اكس. بسرعة. ممتاز. يلا. نروح ننقذ ترامب. انك تصلت بايخة من اول مرة. هذا زي مثل جير 1 تقريبا كان عبد يضرب بيده والبازوكا معه. هنا لا شيء صاروا واقعيين. يلا. ممتاز. الله. طبعا من هنا لازم اجي. احب اقعد انا وما اوقف. ما في شيء. بسم الله. نسيت هذا شلون لازم اطلع. هنا من اليمين ثم يسار. وخر. هو اللي جاء علي.
What the hell happened? Raiden!
يا زكي رايدن يا زكي طلع مسدس يطق على راسه. يقول لا ابوكم لا بالمهمة. انا ماشي انا عادي. والله جاء علي. والله انه هناك بدا بعد راجل تعاون معهم واعطاهم البازوك واعطاهم شو اسمه هذه الكود للنووي. لانه بشكل شرط قالوا نعطيك حلا مصاص بس بشرط تعطينا السلاح النووي. قالوا اوكي واعطاهم السلاح. يمين. وخر عني. وخر. الحمد لله. ترى ما قال شيء ابدا. حلو. ممتاز. خلنا بخزن الحين وحكم مقطعين شباب. اتمنى على المشاهدة. ان شاء الله يرجعنا راح نكلم رئيس امريكا نشوف شو يبي. يلا كما اخوكم عبد السلام ومع السلامة.